What's up, Logo Psychology students? Welcome to the end of week 2. We have made it to another Friday. We have made it to the end of our Spirit Week. And if you're wondering, why I look a little different, it's because, yesterday was Crazy Hair Day. This was my crazy hair from yesterday. And I thought I looked so good, I thought I'd keep it for the last day of our virtual Spirit Week. That's the theme, right? Yesterday's theme was Crazy Hair Day. Today's theme is Logo Spirit Wear Day. So you see me, I'm all decked out. I got my Logo Spirit bracelets, got my lanyard, got my shirt, Logo bandana. One last reminder, right? For those of you who have been participating and those of you who haven't, in the Logo School Virtual Spirit Week, today is Logo Spirit Day. Send a photo of you in Logo Spirit wear or school colors, right? And we got a lot of school colors. We got blue, we got gold, we got orange, we got white. So even if you don't have any specific Logos clothing or bracelets, that's okay. Just wear any of those colors. Take a picture, email it to Alex Hines by 3 o'clock, and you will get another entry into that drawing for a $50 gift card. It's your last day to do it. The drawing's going to happen today, and hopefully one of you are the lucky winners of that $50 Amazon gift card. There's 2 that are going to be going to students and 1 to staff. So my fingers crossed, I'm going to be entering for the 5th time this week later on. It's been fun seeing those of you who've been participating in the pictures every week. Or all week of the crazy hair and the pets and your activities. It's been a lot of fun. So get on that. Make sure you send that picture into Alex Hines by 3 o'clock today. Other than that, we do have some psychology work to do. If we bring up Blackbaud, you guys have been doing a really good job with the topic in Blackbaud. Remember, the topic that we've been studying this week is psychological disorders. And this can be a tough topic to talk about, a tough topic to read about and learn about. And some of you have reached out to me and said, I don't feel comfortable answering this question or doing this. And that's okay, right? The point is we're trying to learn about this so that we don't feel as uncomfortable about it. For me, I feel like the more knowledge we have about a topic, the less scary it is, the less uncomfortable it is. But if at any time you are feeling uncomfortable answering questions, just let me know, and we will exempt you from that. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. But it's also an interesting topic, I think, right? It's interesting to learn about the different ways that people's minds work. Everybody's different, right? That's not it's called a disorder, it's called abnormal, but who wants to be normal, right? Who wants to be, normal to me is boring. Ordered is boring, right? And so it's just a difference, right? And it's just, we all, our differences are what we have in common. Isn't that what Logo says? I think so. But as always, you have a reading. The reading is posted right there under the downloads, pages 526 to 531, and you do have some questions to answer under Assignments tab. If we go to the Assignments tab, you'll see those. Chapter 17, page 526 to 531, the most recent assignment. And then we have a question of the day. And our question of the day, as always, right, is right there under participation assignments. And what is our question of the day? Let's take a look. Question of the day. Do you think people with a diagnosis of schizophrenia are any more potentially dangerous than anyone else? Why or why not? I'm sure some of you have heard of schizophrenia. You're aware of it. You know about it, at least something. If you don't, that's okay. You're going to learn about it in the reading. But one thing that we know about schizophrenia, first of all, it's rare, right? 1% of people will have a diagnosis of it. But, it's common enough that there's a very good chance you probably know someone who's had schizophrenia. If it's 1 in 100, 100 people, right? More than 100 people. So there's a good chance you've met someone with a diagnosis of schizophrenia. Despite it being so rare, it gets a lot of attention because the symptoms can be very extreme compared to other psychological disorders that we've discussed. The behavior and the beliefs of people with schizophrenia can be bizarre and even scary sometimes, right? they believe and they, you know, oftentimes believe things that just aren't true. They hear voices that just aren't there. And so again, if you know anyone, or if you've ever dealt with this, you know this can be very scary symptoms for the people who have them and for the people around them. But that raises the question, right? Should we be scared of people with schizophrenia? And I think, you know, someone already responded to this saying, I mean, all people can be dangerous, right? And I think that's something to keep in mind. I don't believe that people with schizophrenia are any more potentially dangerous to you and I than anyone else. The one exception I'll say is that, like any mental illness, people with schizophrenia, if they're in any way more of a danger, it's to themselves, right? Oftentimes, these voices that they hear are telling them to hurt themselves, right? Or telling them that they shouldn't be alive. And again, that's something that we have to be aware of and watch out for and help these people, right? Again, we got to help people when they're struggling, you know, with keeping in touch with reality, right? We want to help them, you know, however we can to come back and understand that this isn't real, right? What you believe isn't real. And that can be really hard because, I mean, again, never having, you know, dealt with this, I can't even begin to imagine how real it feels, right? It's not like, I mean, the voices are as real as I'm talking right now, right? So I'm going to respond that, yeah, I don't think, I'd say, if anything, they may be more of a danger to themselves. Due to psychosis, which psychosis is just a term for, you know, you've heard the term psycho, right? And psychotics. Again, psychotics are used, you know, the term psychotic is often used in, you know, again, a criminal, this person's dangerous. Psychosis just means a loss of touch with reality, believing in things that aren't real. And when you believe that voices are telling you that, you know, you should hurt yourself, that can be a potential danger. But other than that, we should not be scared of them. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm going to put that too. Other than that, nothing we should fear from them. How about that? Good? Right? That's what I'm going to post for my response. And if you haven't put your response up yet, make sure you get that up. And if you have any questions, let me know. As always, if you have any problems with the assignments, let me know. And don't forget about Spirit Week. And if you know, make sure you have your spirit wear on. If you don't have your spirit wear, I got plenty of bracelets. There's one for you. Want another one? I got plenty. I got plenty of bracelets. There you go. Don't forget, have a good weekend. And we will see you next week. Peace.